28 days, 13 failed votes, and now roughly 13,000 air traffic controllers just missed payday for the first time in this government shutdown. And as we near the longest shutdown in U.S. history and with no end in sight, federal workers say they're now having to make some tough choices.
You have to make sure that you can provide for the essentials, babysitting, gas, that type of thing, but there's not an indefinite stream of savings, and it's tough. You just don't know when the next check is coming.
And here's also a look now at the pay stub air traffic controllers received today. If we can bring that up, if you look at the top right corner of the pay stub, okay, we don't have that, but we want to tell you, you can see on the pay stub it says $0. Despite this, the Transportation Secretary says these essential employees are still expected to show up and help 3 million folks, passengers, get to their destinations daily. Our Tom Rousey is over at Reagan National now, where today controllers handed out pamphlets urging travelers to reach out to lawmakers.
2 weeks ago, we were here at Reagan National Airport talking with air traffic controllers about the shutdown's impact on them. They had just received their first partial paycheck. Well, today, things got worse, and frustration really is growing.
This morning, my bank account was the same that it was yesterday, so no money in there today, no paycheck.
Air traffic controller Pete LeFevre did not even get a partial paycheck this time.
I really feel for you.
Can I just give you something to read on the flight?
Today, he and other air traffic controllers handed out pamphlets at DCA.
Seeking your support to reach out to your member of Congress, ask them to reopen the government, please.
I'm with you.
Adding insult to injury, Pete says he and other controllers still have to pay to get to a job they're not being paid for.
Gas, metro, childcare, all the different things that come into play with going to work.
The president of the National Air Traffic Controllers Union says the shutdown is creating a safety risk.
Rent is due in a few days. Can they even stay in the place that they live? That's what an air traffic controller is having to focus on instead of the job of moving 3 million passengers today and 45,000 flights. And I can tell you today, tomorrow will be less safe than today.
The U.S. Transportation Secretary said this.
They do really important work for our country, and they need to show up. But I'm not going to lie to anybody to not say that they're not feeling the stress.
Nick says he and his coworkers will keep showing up, and they would never do a sick out.
That's not a thing. We don't do that.
You're just going to go until they resolve it then, huh?
That's what professionals do.
You know, talking with the air traffic controller Pete, who you heard from in the story there, he says it was upsetting to receive a zero paycheck today, and he said, gosh, I really hope we're not back here in 2 weeks having to do the same thing again. Reporting at Reagan National, Tom Rousey, 7 News.
Tom, thank you. Tonight we want to hear from you. Just scan that QR code right on the right half of your screen there to participate in our poll. We want to know, are you concerned with air travel now that air traffic controllers are working without pay as the government shutdown continues? Tell us yes or no. You can also find this poll on our website, WJLA.com, as well as resources to help furloughed federal workers.